almost unthinkable odds. It is exactly a replay of the round 20 fixture for this second preliminary final of a Super Rugby competition with the Highlanders career. It is the Chiefs, this time travelling away to Forsyth Park Stadium to face the Highlanders in this preliminary final of Super Rugby. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflake's Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career, where we have scraped in by the skin of our teeth into the preliminary finals of the 2014 season. The question is, can we join the Blues, the Sharks and the Waratahs, the other three sides who have qualified so far for the semi-finals? There is one spot remaining for one of these two sides, and for anyone confused as to how this works, let me break it down for you. The three conference winners, that is the Blues, the Sharks and the Waratahs, they are the conference winners. The one from each of the three countries, they are put into the top three, first, second and third. The Blues and the Sharks were first and second. The Waratahs, as they got third, are put down into preliminary finals where fourth, fifth and sixth stand. Now that's where the Highlanders, the Chiefs and the Brumbies were. So third played sixth, which was the Waratahs and the Brumbies, where the Waratahs beat the Brumbies. And the other matches, what we have today, it is fourth versus fifth, the Highlanders and the Chiefs. Just the chances that it's exactly the same as round 20 is almost unthinkable, but that's how it works. The two sides who finished top of the top three, so the top two conference winners, the Blues and the Sharks, they're already straight through to the semi-finals. It is up to the other four sides to win their preliminary final and get themselves into those semis. So the Waratahs have already done it. They are through. They will face the Sharks next week, but who will face the Blues will decide on this match. And the Highlanders at home advantage by finishing above the Chiefs by virtue of beating them this season. So that is how they got home advantage. Both were on 55 points. The squad has had a little change. It sees the return of Arfoa to the front row. He returns to the loose head prop side, but otherwise unchanged. Ben Smith coming back from injury, and he will take back his number 13 jersey, with the team staying unchanged around him throughout. Really, Stowers moving back to the wing in the place of Ranger, moving to the right wing as well. A few positional changes, but not much in terms of personnel. This is possibly near on the best team we can put out. As for the Chiefs, well, not much has changed there either. In fact, nothing has changed. This is exactly the same team that lost to the Highlanders 19-14 last time in round 20, when that was a decider for who was going to go on to this match. Both teams ended up doing it, but they did it in the most nerve-wracking way you could possibly think of. They've both scraped in, but only one of these two will be going to the semi-final. Let's get down to the match and get down to kickoff and see which team that will be. The Highlanders at home facing the Chiefs in the Super 15 preliminary final. Of course, in the New Zealand Conference, this is second versus third. The Highlanders nudging out that second spot from the Chiefs, and it's kickoff underway. Preliminary final number 2 is underway, and the Highlanders get the ball down, and it's Ben Smith back from injury, getting his first touch straight away, and higher west. This man is going to be a key figure. Good pass. He's got it to Fofana. Can Fofana link up? Oh, he's dropped it, and Stowers was on his outside. Unbelievable start for the Highlanders. The ball's picked up from the defence of the Chiefs, and Messam has been dragged back in goal. No call of advantage over, but I think we are going back for the knock-on from Fofana. What a start for this Highlanders squad. They really won this match. They got it close last week. 5 points of difference. They won't want to do it again as the forwards get a big shove on, and they turn the ball over. Great stuff from the forward pack. John Alfao leading from the front, coming back into this team. Ben Smith round the corner for Fofana, giving it to Ranger. Ranger for the corner, steps inside. Try to the Highlanders. See you later, Rennie Ranger. What a try. That is what they've looked like doing twice already in the match. Spectacular start from the Highlanders. But look at Ben Smith doubling around beautifully with Wesley Fofana, and then Rennie Ranger enjoying the space out on the right wing, steps back inside Muliaina, and it has shut the gate from there on in. He is out of here. That was simple stuff for the man of size and power, speed of Rennie Ranger. Gets the finishing touch, and well, for a special talent that he has had a bad season, but maybe he could be the catalyst to a fantastic finish for the Highlanders this year. They get the first try, an early try, inside 10 minutes to boot. And Sexton, well, he's made that 15 jersey his own, and he's kicked like a dream when he's been back there as well. Count another 2. Sexton is the new awesome Irish fullback. So not the start the Chiefs had in mind, that's for sure. Playing in their away strip again today. Of course, travelling down to the Forsyth Bar Stadium. It's just kicked off from Muliaina once again, and Fofana knocks on his second ball of the day. So he's fed 2 line breaks, but he's also fed 2 knock-ons. The first one didn't cost them too much, the Highlanders. They turned over the scrum. But the Chiefs, I'll be hoping that doesn't happen again. And you look front row for the Chiefs as well from recent seasons as Carvalho throws the ball in. And now the Chiefs get a good nudge on the 22. They look wide, instantly they go to Nano Williams. He's on Fofana, and he waits for Nano Williams, but he puts the ball to his boot, rubbers it through, looking for his outside centre, Charlie Ngatai running in. But the kick is too heavy, and he would have been almost better off just to go himself there. Tim Nano Williams, another special talent from these two sides as Sexton gets a 22 away, and it goes down to the 10-metre line of the Chiefs, and it is Horrell who runs it back, and now coming through with a big forwards there.
Release.
Ends up back in midfield. They look to the left side. Nice run from Messam. Advantage to the Chiefs, I presume an offside. It's coming away for Squire. Oh, Squire's been monstered. Massive hit coming in front, smashing shot. Advantage is over as it's kicked away from Cruden, and Sexton waits for it. It sits up nicely, and he returns the kick with a bit of interest as well. Our forward chases, but Cruden kicks back across field, it bounces right beside Rennie Ranger. Oh, he puts on the little shove. Oh, and just about looked away. The offload going to his right, but it's wobbled into touch. It was nearly something special again from Rennie Ranger. Hasn't worked out, and now the Chiefs have a line out through Salah. They go in, oh, nicely taken from Fitzgerald. And it's Carvalho. He puts a grubber kick in now, and it's going to run dead as well. Squire was storming in the middle there, but he couldn't catch the ball. The paint beat them all, and the Chiefs will have thrown away a couple of golden chances now already with these little dinky grubber kicks. I'm not sure if it's really the tactic they want to go with. Sexton thumps it downfield again, 10-metre line. Muliaina claims it, gives it to Cruden, who gets taken down from Afoa, the big man, a loose head prop. Now they come wide. It's Afiaki giving a nice head to Ngatai. He breaks through a tackle of Stowers. Short side again through Messam. Nicely away to Tim Nano Williams. Can he break free from the speedy defence? No. The Highlanders have massive numbers to this ruck, and they turn it over. Hardy goes wide. Fofana, he's got no support at all. Ben Smith, he's got nothing as well, and it's intercepted from the Chiefs, and this has to be a turnover back for the Highlanders. It will be. Well, that's all sorts away, left and right, as there's a Ranger. Ranger away again. Good pass from Hogarth, and Rennie Ranger chips. He regathers. He gets out of one, but can't get away from the second. Rennie Ranger's the explosive machine today. Carvalho in the midst of the tackle gets it away to Squire. Now Horrell away foot. Nano Williams steps through one. He gives it to Cortez, and now it is with Horrell and Ngatai. And Ngatai gets hammered into touch, and nothing play from the Chiefs. Half breaking the line, but they never looked like they were really going to break out. Half-time nearly upon us. It is the Highlanders leading 7-0. Coltman goes to the front. It's taken down by Thorne. Fofana runs it. West doubles round. Nice ball for Ben Smith. And he's lost it now as well. And the Chiefs will get the ball. The Highlanders will let them play advantage. And Squire passes it out wide to Ngatai again. He just charges at the line. Karbalo's knocked it on. Retallick picks it up. And it's ball for the Highlanders. Right on half-time. Right on the 22. Fofana again at first receiver. Thorne. He looks out wide. It's Ben Smith. Can't get away. He pops it out. Oh, for Stowers, who gets hammered. And Fofana lets it run back. The Highlanders will reset play here. Look to conjure up something new. Afoa. Hoggard. Oh, poor pass from Hoggard. And Thorne hit Squire in his sights. Squire had the try line in his sights. And now the Chiefs look wide. Horrell popping it up. It's Tikaratuma back for Ngatai, who gets hit very heavily. Sexton, not a great exponent of the counter-attack, but look at him here. He goes through a massive hole in the defence and gets himself all the way up to halfway for the Highlanders. Hoggard runs a little jicky run, gives it to West. Oh, West is through. He's only going to beat the big prop on Hooker. He'll score the try. The Highlanders get a double. And then it's a great lead to take to the half-time break. West, he's done it all season and they just can't handle him. Someone needs to watch some tapes of this man because he'll just keep doing it all day long. He gets around the hooker Salah and it is history from there on. Nano Williams comes across, so does Ngatai. No slouches by any means, but they couldn't catch the young fly half. He was too quick, too explosive, and you just don't mark up a hot stepper like West with a hooker. You just don't do it. And a lesson learned for the Chiefs is going to cost them at least 5 points here. Final play before half-time. Sexton will look to the posts. Can he make it 14? Of course, the old bonus points and that rubbish doesn't matter anymore. It's complete knockout here. And Sexton makes no mistake, right out in front. Makes it 14-0 at half-time. The Highlanders making light work of the Chiefs so far. A clinical display from the Highlanders at home. Forsyth Bar making all the difference in this first half. The possession and territory nudging out for the Highlanders. 54% on both of those, and their lead on the scoreboard is 14-0. 9 handling errors to the Chiefs, 1. Well, you wouldn't think so, but there has been a few knock-ons. Fofana's made a couple, Ben Smith's made one, so it does mount up rather fast. It does indeed. Line breaks, surprisingly, is only 4-3. The Chiefs have made 3 line breaks, but have been unable to make any ground onto their scoreboard. Both teams made a number of kicks as well, a total of 15 kicks from the two sides. But territory so far isn't proving too much of an advantage, with it being near on 50-50 for both sides. One team's going home without any further matches this season. At the moment, the Chiefs are trailing by 14. Can they get back in this match in the second half? Stay tuned to find out. We're going back down for kickoff. It'll be more of the same. The halftime message from the Highlanders coaching staff is Sexton will kick us off, and the second half is underway. And the blue jerseys of the Highlanders range forward after Sexton's kick. But it is the Chiefs who bring it down, and Squire pops a short pass to Afiaki, and he spreads it wide nicely. And it's there for the big locking combination, Carter. And he's lost the power. Oh, there's a big disappointing play there from the Chiefs. Ben Smith gets it, and he gets hammered. Be careful, Smith, you don't want to lose out any more injuries. As Robshaw comes wide for Fofana, pops a short ball to Manu. Oh, that's a good play for West, and West is open in space again. He grabs the head, get taken out in the tackle, and Nano Williams will run it back for the Chiefs, but no one's at home. Stowers turns it over. Stowers puts on a step. He breaks the line, and Stowers gets another try. The try-scoring machine that is Sharon Stowers keeps on chugging as he dots down for yet another try this season. The leading try scorer for the Highlanders. And as both the two leading try scorers, Ohio West is second behind this man. But Sherwin Stowers has the feet of a dancer as he just twinkles around the fullback Muliaina. It was almost too simple. Turnover at the breakdown, and then the little step back in field, just pulls himself out of the tackle, and the easy finish. But how about that? The ability and talent to turn over the ball in the ruck for a winger. That is phenomenal stuff. And it's where a lot of his tries have come from as well. Teams underestimating the breakdown ability of some of these Highlanders backs. As Sexton will line up his third kick, and this one he sprays wide and it will not count. That is a poor showing from Sexton. He's looked good already today, but that one, not his best. 19-0, the Highlanders over the Chiefs at the moment. This knockout preliminary final match. One team going home today. Won't be going to the semis as it's kicked off again on Rob Shaw. And the number 7 open side jumper today. Oh, he's been isolated, he's lost the ball. Good play from the Chiefs. Tukuratuma gets a short pass, and he just about squeaks on through as well. Here's Afiaki, good pass in the tackle. Wide for Karbalo, inside to Squire. Now he's a number 8 with some speed as Liam Squire. As he goes into the 22, Karbalo again driven backwards. Massive tackle. Karbalo, is he going to lose this? He is. The blue jumpers are all over him. Hardy takes it off. Oh, he's knocked it on. Ben Smith grubbers ahead. He goes again. Who's got the pace here? The chase is coming in from Ngatai. Ben Smith all the way. 80 metres. Can he get the finish? He's got Ngatai. Can he get it down? Oh, what a try for Ben Smith. 80 metres long. The ball never went into anyone's hands. From 22 to try line, Ben Smith puts the nail in the coffin of the Chiefs. They couldn't handle the Highlanders 2 weeks in a row, and you can tell they just are not having a great match out there. Ben Smith just nudged that one all the way down the field from his own 22. It was a poor dropped pass coming to him, but he made the most of it, and who would have seen something like this before? Quite amazing stuff from Ben Smith. Welcome back from injury. Ben Smith hasn't been back long, but boy, he's made an impact. Sexton's hardest kick of the day now. The match is all but done. The Chiefs won't be coming back into this. Sexton takes another stab at it, but he's cut it inside the right hand upright, and it goes wide once again. 2 from 4 today from Sexton, but 24-0 the game. As a matchup is all over here, the Chiefs just have pride to play for. The Highlanders now have to start thinking semi-finals against their arch rivals this season. The Blues, the only team to beat them twice, as the pass was poor, and the Chiefs have picked up a loose play from the Highlanders. But they lose it almost instantly. Hogarth runs at it, changes his mind, gives it to Tamiafuna. Oh, Ben Smith, look at him, he was lurking up there for another grubber try, but the Chiefs player has jumped on it, and Horrell tries to drive off the pick and go from the back of the ruck. Good pass to miss him. Oh, he charges through Ohio West and gets taken down when he gets a couple of buddies. Chiefs looking a bit more aggressive here. Karbalo to the left to Cruden. Oh, Cruden will score here. Surely yes. No, he's short. Unbelievable. Cruden, nothing going the Chiefs' way today. Hogarth will thump this out of his own goal area, and the tackle as well. Ben Smith's chasing hard, way back to the 10-metre line go the Chiefs. Muliaina will run it back, good pass too, keeping it on the field of play. But in the end, Sam Cane puts into touch. Swarming defence from the Highlanders, little numbers, and a change in the second row with Fitzgerald coming off for the Chiefs. And Thompson coming on to replace him. Nothing here result-wise for the Chiefs now. 13 minutes to go as Colton throws in to Thorne. What can the Highlanders build on heading into their semi-final? Russ is the only team to beat them twice this season as Ben Smith breaks away. Oh, he was looking for Stowers on his outside, but he just left him for dust. Extreme speed as Hoggard goes off the back, steps inside, can't get away from the cover defence from Cortez, and turned over as well. All running at pace is Cruden. He'll be angry at himself to miss out on that try, but they're way back on their 10-metre line. And Messam combines with the man on the right wing, Tim Nanai-Williams. Good pass back inside. And Salah goes for a bit of a scamper over halfway. Crabalo looks wide again for Nanai-Williams, and he breaks the line again. Somehow feeds a one-handed pass. It's Cruden. Cruden on Sexton. International matchup made in heaven. And he gets taken down from Sexton. Crabalo still spreading it wide. Numbers here, but they somehow mess it up. Unbelievable stuff. Stowers just runs it into Oh, he hasn't. Somehow Stowers has backhanded that into the field of play. But how has that not been a try for the Chiefs? They calm it down here, the Highlanders. Back it goes to West. He'll kick it onto his left foot. And a big chase coming in here from the captain, Rob Shaw. And Mills Muliaina puts it into touch. Oh, massive mistake from Muliaina. Catching it, running back, turning, and just putting a foot in touch. A change of hooker, Manu coming on for Sella. And a disappointing day there for the number 2. Not his best outing. Disappointing display from a lot of Chiefs players here with 1 minute remaining. The throw-in to the only line-out jumpers, Thorne. Hoggard goes for a bit of a run, gets taken as he runs face first into the defence of Horrell. Waiting is Retallick. He takes it up, pick and go from the big forward. Fofana. Poor pass, goes back to West. Stowers looks to ignite. Oh, does he ever? He steps 1-2, but gets taken down as the cover defence comes across. Good tackle from Manu. Pop pass up, turned over, and Squire gets driven into the ground. Carballo, another short pass coming in. No one at home though, and it's just straight into the defence. Again, they go short passes to Sam Kane. Now the Highlanders all over him like an oily rag as well, and they take him over. Turnover ball, Nasi Manu, Ben Smith. Can he open up? No, he can't free the pass. Hoggard waits, now Hoggard goes. Hoggard, numbers here, has to be a try, no. Oh, he couldn't get that pass away. Fofana waited. Now they look wide, the Chiefs, they've turned it over and kicked it into touch. The Chiefs are not interested in this match at all. The Highlanders are semi-finalists. Destroying the Chiefs here in this preliminary final so bad that the Chiefs have kicked it out to end their own humiliation. One-sided display, and the losing side have kicked it into touch. The ref says that's enough, and we have a semi-finalist, number 4. It is the Highlanders, who will be going to face the Blues in the second semi-final, the only team to beat the Highlanders twice, and the leading New Zealand Conference team. What can you say? A matchup. Well, that good thing for New Zealand Rugby is they will have one finalist, but boy, the Highlanders now have their work set out for them. No easy run to the final. They have to face their toughest challenge in the semi. 24-0, the Highlanders have destroyed the Chiefs. 4 tries to zip. The Chiefs managed nothing. 2 converted tries last time. In round 20, a bonus point. This time, zip, and they conceded another try. That is a complete turnaround by the Highlanders. Well played, and they got tries for West, Stowers, Smith and Ranger. That is Ben Smith, and Sexton got 2 from 4. An off night of the boot for Sexton, but he counter-attacked well, and he'll be saving himself for that semi. The Chiefs had no one to mention for scorers, so he looked at the stats, and the Highlanders dominated possession by just 5%, really. 55 to 45, 10% overall, but nothing else really sticks out. They kicked a lot, 20 kicks for the Highlanders, kind of unusual for them, but line breaks so close, 8 to 7, yet the Chiefs couldn't manage a try at all. Yet only 1 less line break. That's amazing stuff. Handling errors rears its ugly head as always, 15 to 2, and the Highlanders won't care because they're going to the semi-final to face the Blues. Let's check out the other semi-final result. I'm sure that would have been played first, and what we have to look forward to next week, semi-finals. And as it turns out, I'm completely wrong. It is the Blues match that will be first. The Blues hosting the Highlanders. That is semi-final number 1. The Sharks host the Waratahs for semi-final number 2. So it is the New Zealand and South African conference leaders up against the wildcard, if you can, Highlanders side, the only team from the bottom 3 to go through to the semis, up against the Australian, well, and the Sharks are up against the Australian conference winners, the Waratahs. So 2 of those 4 sides will meet in the final. Blues or the Highlanders up against the Sharks or the Waratahs. The other preliminary final result, as I mentioned at the start, 18-6. The Brumbies going down, their chance to get into the semis, all but gone there. And of course the Highlanders stumped the Chiefs in the other to book their place in the semi-final. That is what we have to look forward to next week, or next time. The semi-final match, the Highlanders travel to Eden Park to face the Blues. Of course the only side that beat the Highlanders twice this season. Early in the season, no doubt, the Highlanders are a better side they were back then, but this is going to be a massive match, a real massive match. Who's going to go to the final? Will it be the Blues? Will it be the Highlanders? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned to find that out. And I'll see you all then for that semi-final match. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you for the semi. Until then, take care.